This is scary. This is absolutely terrifying for the rest of the Premier League if this transfer happens. And yes, by the thumbnail, I am talking about the Hugo Ekitike. I am talking about the Alexander Isak situation and how I personally feel this could potentially be a domino play from Newcastle. Now, I'm going to break this down in this video. And before I even get to the point, Newcastle United fans, relax. I still believe Newcastle United hold all the cards with regards to the Alexander Isak saga. However, there is a lot more to this story than is being reported. It is no secret that Liverpool Football Club, their dream target is Alexander Isak. He's the one they want. Michael Edwards is a big admirer. He's one of the most smartest footballing brains out there, and he wants Alexander Isak in a Liverpool kit. If this happens, it is done for the Premier League. I don't care how strong City, Chelsea, Arsenal, any other threat it's dealt with by Liverpool if this happens. Now, make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts, whether you're a Liverpool, Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal, whatever football team you support. Please let me know your thoughts because I'd be very, very interested to know. Make sure you go down, subscribe to the channel as well. We just hit 64,000 subs. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. We gained 700 subs yesterday, and every single video at the moment is hitting over 1,000 likes. The support is obscene. If we can keep this going, I'd be eternally grateful. Make sure you go down, smash that subscribe button, and let's try and hit 1,000 likes on this video too. Now, this is absolutely massive, and I'll explain to you what I'm talking about. Newcastle United submit an official bid to Frankfurt for Hugo Ekitike worth 70 million euros. Now, previously, Florian Plettenberg has come out and said that unless you pay the fee that Frankfurt are after, which is closer to 90 million euros, they don't care. They're not interested. Now, Romano had known about this for a long time, and I'll tell you why. Because he has retweeted a tweet regarding Hugo Ekitike's future 4 times. He's retweeted it 4 times. He did it twice today, and here it is. He tweeted this out on July the 9th. Hugo Ekitike keeps attracting interest from the Premier League, with Newcastle keen on the striker. More Premier League clubs remain also informed on the situation after Liverpool and Chelsea calls in June. Al Hilal and Al Qasida in recent weeks, but his priority is Europe. Now, we know Liverpool are big admirers. We know Chelsea are big admirers, and both those teams have got the money, especially after Chelsea have just won the Club World Cup. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Negotiations between Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt and Newcastle remain underway, as revealed last week and also confirmed today. Talks between all parties involved are ongoing to discuss financial package. Hugo Ekitike is not coming to Newcastle United to sit on the bench. I can tell you that right now. 30-plus goal contributions last season. A monster in the Bundesliga and a monster in the Europa League. It's a big if. Is this the replacement for Alexander Isak? 2. Is this Newcastle United showing unbelievable ambition, possibility, and a very good chance of possibility? 3, do they know of Alexander Isak's desire to join Liverpool? I personally believe a player of this quality is not coming to rotate with Alexander Isak. He is one of the most wanted strikers in Europe. 23 years of age, 15 goals and 8 assists in the Bundesliga last season. Over 30 goal contributions last season in all competitions. He was a monster, an absolute monster. 7 GA in 12 in the Europa League, 4 GA in 3 in the DFB Pokal. I personally believe he comes in to start. at Newcastle United. Is he coming in to replace Alexander Isak? I don't know. But the fact that Newcastle United have launched a 70 million euro bid, that for me is one, a statement of intent by Newcastle United. Is he better than Gordon on the left-hand side? Not for me. Is he better than Elanga on the right-hand side? Not for me. Why? Because this guy is a number 9. Then the next question is he prepared to sit on the bench? Because let's just be honest, Alexander Isak is the best striker in the Premier League for me, without a doubt. The best striker in the Premier League for me. He's not coming to sit on the bench. And if you look at the amount of Liverpool ITKs are talking about, this is a panic and a domino play from Newcastle. 13th of March, 2025, Arne Slot said, Alexander Isak is such an important player for Newcastle. He's an unbelievable threat. He has the speed, for example, that the attackers of PSG had on Tuesday. So we know that Arne Slot, for starters, is a big fan. I personally believe, this is just my opinion, that this tweet here is Alexander Isak leaving. I can see João Pedro sitting on the bench and rotating. I can't see Hugo Ekitike. So I don't know where he fits in. I don't know, are Liverpool prepared to go out there and break the bank for Alexander Isak? Well, let's look at this across the board. Liverpool Football Club will turn their attention to Hugo Ekitike if it becomes clear that Isak is staying at Newcastle. The Swedish striker remains their number 1 target. What happens if Newcastle sign Hugo Ekitike? And Liverpool then go, there's 130 million pounds. There's another 25 million in add-ons coming your way. They've got the finances there. It looks like Luis Diaz is going to be leaving and joining Bayern Munich. Darwin Núñez has 2 or 3 clubs after him. West Ham and Brighton are battling it out for the future of Harvey Elliott. Federico Chiesa is still a wanted man in Italy for the signature of him, for his signature. I personally believe there is more than enough money for Liverpool to go out there and make a gigantic bid for Alexander Isak. And this story today coming out, is this the Alexander Isak replacement, or is this huge ambition from Newcastle United? Other people are coming out saying, I'm putting my reputation on the line. Liverpool will sign Alexander Isak this summer. That, for me, the thought of Liverpool signing Alexander Isak, it's a scary, scary, scary thought. Trust me on that, because they will dominate for a long, long time. Super agent Ali Barat is currently in Newcastle to finalise Hugo Ekitike deal for around 80 million euros for the French striker from Frankfurt, who had a great season last year in the Bundesliga. Yeah. The Daily Mail have come out and said, Newcastle are scouring the market for big ticket strikers this summer. Preference and the intention for Isak to stay, but contingency planning isn't necessarily, and Paul Mitchell and his team cannot be caught cold could the situation change. That was tweeted out from Anfield Sector on the 6th of March. They've retweeted it today. David Ornstein on Forward Signings, he said this in March. They will obviously have multiple options on their radar, but the only name I've previously heard so far is Alexander Isak. Liverpool aren't alone in liking the Swede. LFC will only move if he's genuinely available. Could he be genuinely available now, guys? It's a scary thought, trust me. It is a scary, scary thought, potentially having Alexander Isak. David Ornstein has just come out and literally breaking as we are speaking. Newcastle United working on a deal to sign Hugo Ekitike. Not yet agreed or close to being done, but talks continue over a potential deal for the 75 million euros. Forward long-term target for Newcastle and other Premier League clubs. Wow. It's going to get very, very interesting. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you soon.